the Ninja Academy, the place where future shinobi are taught the principles of being a ninja. They teach you the basics of chakra and chakra control, how to throw up a hand shield so you can pull off some insane ninjutsu, the fundamentals of throwing hands, and so much more. But for today's video, we're focusing on one of the most important aspects of being a ninja, something I know every single shinobi who's been part of the academy had to learn, and that is the art of aura farming. And how do I know this? Well, because it's the only logical explanation for why every ninja in Naruto is aura farming. Doesn't matter who it is, doesn't matter when it is. There will always be someone on the screen trying to show off as much aura as possible. Which is why in today's video, we'll be looking at a select few characters and breaking down not only what makes them so auraful, but also highlight some top tier aura farming moments. But before we get to that, if you're out with the content, then make sure to drop a like and subscribe. And the question for today is, who do you think is the most auraful shinobi in Naruto? And with that out the way, let's get started. Now, with the show being called Naruto, we might as well start out with, well, Naruto. From the jump, bro showed us he had the potential to be an all-time aura farmer. Peep this. We're taking it all the way back to episode 1. Naruto and Iruka are dealing with Mizuki, who's trying to pack up Naruto and hit a lick with that forbidden scroll. But before Mizuki can get Naruto out the picture, Iruka steps in and hits him with what might actually be the very first talk no jutsu in the series. And let me tell you, this right here is one of the two things that causes Naruto to finally lock in. The second being Mizuki still on dick, talking crazy about Naruto. But Iruka, being a W man, cuts him off and starts glazing Naruto, giving him the confidence he needs to not only slide for Iruka, but also give us a glimpse of what a full-fledged aura farming Naruto could look like. Now, the first thing we see from this display is that Naruto's strong point when it comes to aura farming is his pull-up, which we'll be covering some more later. Mizuki goes in for the killing blow on Iruka, only for Naruto to pull up last second for the extra dramatic effect, and of course they're playing the music in the background. Yup, that's the one. Mizuki tries to throw him off his game with some trash talk, but Naruto is locked. Peep how bro is posted up with the forbidden scroll, shadow covering half his face for the extra aura points. But what really takes this scene over the top is what he says.
If you ever lay a hand on my sensei, I'll kill you!
Nah, this nigga is even talking different. And while that was a cold line, me personally, I think the next part is even colder.
Completely destroy you with a single move!
Take your best shot, fool! I'll give it back to you 1,000-fold!
This nigga Naruto looked a full Chunin in the eyes as a non-ninja and basically told him, swing pussy, his aura right here is actually through the roof. And to top it all off, he pulls off the multi-shadow clone jutsu. Absolute cinema. Such a display of aura in just the first episode, got Iruka smiling ear to ear. Now, like I mentioned, Naruto's strong point with his aura farming is his pull-up game. Bro always loves to pull up at the last possible moment when it looks like things are fully cooked. And he does this for a reason. By dragging out the timing, he builds dramatic tension. And as he grows as an aura farmer, he gets better and better at it, which ultimately culminates in his legendary pull-up against Pain. Peep this, right after Pain completely levels the Leaf Village with an almighty push, and does it with immaculate aura by the way. All that's left is ruin. We see Sakura, who was saved by Katsuyu, and the state of the village got her ready to clock out of life. She's breaking down in tears, literally shouting to the heavens for Naruto to return. And just as she's done wishing, boom, big puff of smoke. Gust of wind, not too strong, but just enough so his cloak, and even the cloak of the frogs, get some airtime. Then we get this fire camera pan around, and if you pay attention from the side profile, his eyes are wide open. But once we hit the portrait view, bro closes his eyes, then reopens them with a glare right as the camera settles. And to make this an all-time pull-up, they zoom out, and it turns out he didn't just pull up solo, nah. He pulled up with the whole Toad gang, all ready to slide for Jiraiya. Really just the perfect example of what an all-time pull-up should be. Now, while Naruto has an abundance of aura, it might sound crazy to say that even with him being the main character, with the show literally being named after him, bro might not even have the most aura on his own squad. If Naruto is someone who showed potential as an aura farmer and then lived up to it, well then Sasuke is a straight prodigy when it comes to his aura fit. We can go as early as his introduction speech. First off, just look at how this nigga is sitting, trying to look all nonchalant. Then when it's his turn to talk, for reference, they were supposed to state their name, what they like, what they dislike, and their dream. Now listen to how bro answers.
My name is Sasuke Uchiha. I hate a lot of things. And I don't particularly like anything.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
To the untrained eye, this might just look like your typical edgy anime character, and you're not 100% wrong. But what people miss is that underneath all the edge, Sasuke is deliberately trying to be mysterious as hell. And if you've been keeping up with my aura breakdown, you already know, mysteriousness is a form of aura. This is light work from Sasuke, but it's a sign of why he's one of them ones when it comes to aura farming. Now peep this, Team 7 is in the middle of an escort mission when out of a literal puddle, 2 Mist Ninja pop out and catch the squad lacking, completely bodying Kakashi and leaving the 3 Genin to handle things, and very quickly we find out.
Hell, man, I'm finished.
Yeah, nah. Naruto and Sakura were not prepared for the big leagues, but Sasuke saw a golden opportunity and ran with it. Right before the 2 Mist Ninja can send Naruto to meet his parents, Sasuke springs into action, pinning down the chains they're using, and once he sees they can't move, this is where the aura farming really starts. Look at the way he lands on their arms. Do you see the pose this nigga is hitting? Is bro hitting the dab? This fight came out in 2002, but he was ahead of his time. But it gets even more ridiculous with what he does next. He planks on their arms to support himself, then kicks them away. At this point, the Mist Ninja are losing mad aura, getting reverse jumped by a 12-year-old. So they go in for an easier target to farm back up. But Sasuke reads it, and look at how smoothly he slides in the frame. The shadow from his headband covering his eyes, the mobility, the grace, all clear signs of what's coming later. There is another aura farming moment in this scene, but I'll save that for when we talk about the next character. But before we move on though, I gotta say, Sasuke during the Chunin exams was peak aura farming. The pull-up alone might be top 5 most auraful pull-ups in anime. Peep this, we're at the Chunin exam finals, the whole crowd is waiting for Sasuke to show up for his match. Bro even gets a time extension because Diddy Maru's pulling some shenanigans, and even with all that, his time is damn near about to expire. Right as Genma's about to announce his disqualification, the screen goes white, a single leaf floats in the air. Cut to Genma smirking, Naruto looking completely speechless, and then boom, a spiral of wind surrounded by leaves. When it clears up, Kakashi and Sasuke are standing back to back. Now peep Sasuke's new black fit. Under normal circumstances, this outfit would not look clean on anybody if you really look at what bro is wearing. This man got on a ninja romper, but with the aura he's producing, that shit looks cold as hell.
He got that shit on though.
And then when we finally get a shot of his face, look at how he's staring away from the camera, all nonchalant. Bro is acting like he's trying to get his off-guard pictures taken too. And to really put the icing on this scene, Genma throws one of the coldest alley-oops in anime history. Like I'm talking Kobe to Shaq 2000 Western Conference Finals levels of lob. If you got that reference, W ball knowledge. Knowing damn well he knows who this man is, Genma still goes, state your name, setting up one of the coldest Sasuke introduction in all of part 1. This right here was truly what it looks like when you let a master at his craft cook. Now, on to the last Sasuke aura moment I gotta talk about before moving on to the next character. How he ran up on the 5 Kage. We got the 5 Kage holding this super important meeting, really trying to get to the bottom of things before shit hits the fan. In the middle of this, we suddenly get a shot from Sasuke's perspective. Bro's just dipping through these halls. This whole sequence is just a prelude to the aura farming that's about to come. Next thing we see, each of the Kage banners getting sliced. Cut to the shot of them, confused, wondering where bro is, until one ninja points up, and there he is. Sasuke, just posted upside down, mean mugging the hell out of Danzo. Now seeing Sasuke chill upside down like that is already crazy aura. But if you think back to part 1 Naruto, you realize something. This wasn't even part of Sasuke's original bag. Gaara did it first.
He copied my whole fucking flow.
That's kissed me through the phone.
He copied my whole fucking flow. Word for word, bar for bar.
Sasuke wasn't just farming aura. Bro was also copying techniques to add to his arsenal. Truly a generational talent in this aura game. And honestly, he would have easily been the most auraful member of Team 7 if the next character didn't exist, Kakashi. And first off, we can't even talk about Kakashi without mentioning how much motion this man has. Literally everyone knows who he is. From the first big bad we meet in Zabusa glazing him as the copy ninja, to other Kage respecting him, to the leader of the Akatsuki acknowledging him, to even Hagoromo himself fangirling when he met him. Do you realize how much aura you gotta have for not only every single op, but the literal god of shinobi to start glazing you on sight? This alone is a feat that could and maybe should put him ahead of most ninja in Naruto when it comes to aura. But let's get into some actual moments that show why all this glazing is warranted. Starting where we left off with Sasuke in the Land of Waves, the 2 Mist Ninja are rushing in towards Sakura and Tazuna. Sasuke gets in the way to aura farm, but they're still coming in hot. Before they can make a move though, we suddenly cut to Kakashi holding out his arms and just rocking both of them with zero effort. And listen to the sound he makes them hit. Nah, he got bro hitting the Street Fighter defeat noise. To wrap this little aura farming scene up, we get a full shot of Kakashi's body with the 2 Mist Ninja dangling off his arms, while he keeps that complete nonchalant look on his face, just making it look light. And for him, It was light, cause when we move on to how he was fighting Zabuza, he was really showing off the difference between aura farming against grunts versus aura farming against another auraful nigga. Peep this, Naruto and Sasuke just pulled off their 1000 IQ plan, freeing Kakashi from the water prison jutsu and even scratching Zabuza's face. And Zabuza, who takes this aura shit seriously, is heated. His whole edit just got ruined by two 12-year-olds and he's ready to put them in a pack. Before he can throw the master shuriken in his hands, Kakashi blocks it with the plate on his gloves. Not only does he stop the attack, but he stops the background music that was playing, and he just stands there, head lowered as the camera slowly pans out. Finally, he looks up and gives Zabuza one of the nastiest glares I've ever seen. Zabuza was shaking in his boots. Just look at his face. Kakashi's aura was so strong it had one of the most menacing dudes in the series ready to cower in fear. And honestly, if this is just a glimpse of Kakashi's aura, think about all the feats he must have had off screen to have the entire ninja world know his name. His aura was so intense, it had Zabuza seeing visions of himself. Which, speaking of, don't get it twisted. Just cause Zabuza is getting cooked by one of the most auraful dudes in the verse doesn't mean Zabuza himself wasn't on timing. Cause in the short time we had him in the series, I can't lie, this man's aura was different. So much so that my guy Tops gotta hop on this video real quick to let y'all know.
If you've been watching me for a while, you should notice that I'm a fan of Naruto and that I like the way that Naruto been handling his characters in the first half. And most importantly, I really love the Land of Waves arc. So I'm glad I get to talk about my GOAT. See, our first introduction to Zabuza is in this clip. This dude right here is tweaking over his mom because his guys failed to kill someone. So that's when Zabuza up pole. And it's not like it's a regular pole either. This nigga got a Zonpak toe, bro. And he's just sitting down wielding this shit across the room. One-handedly, by the way. But then he was like, y'all can't slide on the ops? I'll get it done. The next day comes and Team Kakashi's on a stroll. Tell me why this nigga jumps from a tree, simultaneously threw his blade, had the whole gang bobbing and weaving. And when his Zonpak toe got stuck, he pulled back up like... back facing everyone with a side eye of doom. This nigga had to have this shit planned out for months. In the show they call him the demon of the hit and miss, but clearly he's the demon that never missed. The dedication to his craft to hold this pose for more than like 5 minutes, I know he been up there for a while. And the only reason he turned around to stop his aura farming was to immense auras with Kakashi and his gifted Sharingan. Now I gotta mention the squabble they had. Zabuza was basically like, hey, quit all the talking, I'm trying to run the hands. Let's run them then, bitch. Team 7 locked in like a pretty bitch's friends, talking about the worst thing she could say is no till you get hit with one of these.
Oh, fuck no, keep going.
Zabuza told Kakashi to witness greatness, then bro hit a stage change, and all you see is... yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Zabuza not farming aura. He just got it like that. Kakashi pulled up and stabbed the clone, but then Zabuza pulled up and hit a clone, but then Kakashi pulled back up on Zabuza, talking straight shit.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, my young bulls over there put a parlay on me beating your ass. So I'm gonna have to show out like I'm Gojo. There's no fast forward though. I'm in this fast forward though, with this model hoe. Chavo on my right, going audios. And I know your hoe, she hear me talking though. I ain't on the radio. Yeah. I'll get the blick and I'm gonna blow your hoe.
Nigga, shut your lame ass up, bro.
Damn, bro. You wasn't fucking with the freestyle?
Shut the fuck up, nigga, and watch this goddamn combo.
And things of that nature. He then summoned another clone and knocked Naruto out his headband. Now he got his clone posted up. Stepped on Sasuke's body while holding on his Zonpak toe with the other arm. I don't even know why he did this one, I ain't gonna lie. Got surrounded by Naruto clones and sent them niggas to the Shadow Realm. Seen Sasuke posted up with that tool. Seen Sasuke jumped up with that tool and just had the nerve to look down at the ground. My nigga, who are you? He basically caught the first one and he jumped over the second one, but then he ended up getting backdoored. By Naruto, nigga. Backdoored. Now this does free Kakashi, but the aura farming is not done. After putting on an elite Hall of Fame performance with Kakashi and getting assassinated, we fast forward a couple episodes when he returned and the aura continued, bro. Naruto ended up giving this nigga a speech, and you already know the iconic scene. Then Zabuza out of nowhere dropped one of the hardest lines I ever heard in my life. Your words cut deep. Deeper than any blade. Naruto tossed slime a kunai, which he caught with his mouth, and then he told them boys get ready for punishment. Ran down on all of them with just a kunai in his mouth, taking on 1v100. Niggas started doing acrobatics, bro. He was showing off his hops like it was nothing. These niggas started to catch him lacking, but he was like, nah, I'm a part of Weave Nation. You can't touch me. Now, he did get stabbed in the back, but Zabuza knew the fate must have been completed. He ran down on the older man like it was nothing and told bro, I need that. Ran on bro and took him out. He did that one for Haku for real. He ended up getting stabbed a lot more times, but even with that, he pulled through and was like, hey, bitch. The get back must be fulfilled, pussy.
Fight back, nigga.
Barely made it.
Now, with most of Team 7 covered, I think it's only right we move on to Minato Namikaze.
Huh?
Y'all didn't seriously think Sakura was gonna be next in an aura farming video, right? Be for real, my nigga. Do the words Sakura and aura even sound right in the same sentence? And for the Sakura fans that are already fuming, getting ready to type a whole essay defending their glorious queen, gun to the back of your head, name 5 auraful moments from Sakura right now. Now, on to Minato, and listen, I can't even start breaking down his aura without mentioning what might be the coldest nickname in the entire Naruto verse, the yellow flash of the hidden leaf. Now scratch that. That might be one of the most auraful nicknames in all of anime, and it doesn't stop there, cause Minato always stayed clean. Whether it's his signature Hokage cloak or even back when he was younger, bro's drip was untouchable. Like, let's be real. Y'all saw the stripes. This man is rocking an Adidas jacket. They don't even make those in Naruto. Bro's aura is so strong, he's manifesting name brand products in a verse where name brand products don't even exist, and we haven't even gotten to his moments yet. And since we just got done talking about a young Minato's fits, let's start out with how he saved Kushina. Peep this. She gets kidnapped by some cloud ninja who are after a special chakra. What they didn't realize though is that Kushina was leaving behind strands of her hair as a trail. Luckily for her, Minato was the one who came chasing. And the way he handled these cloud grunts,
Come on, man. That's too easy.
then right as Kushina's about to pass out, Minato slides in smooth as hell to catch her. Bro's not just aura farming like a pro, he's also spitting immaculate game at the same time. Look at how he sweeps Kushina off her feet, literally jumping into the sky with the moon as his background. Bro was advanced at a young age, using the environment itself as a prop to make his aura farming even greater. That's the Nika moonshot before it was even a thing. And let's not forget, he actually bagged Kushina, so yeah, his aura was strong, but his Riz was equally dangerous, an all-time performance from an all-time talent. But even this is light work compared to his fight with Obito. First of all, peep how his Hokage cloak is just casually blowing in the wind. Minato's reached a level where he aura farms as naturally as he breathes. High level technique right there. But we all know the moment where his aura really explodes. After almost getting caught in Obito's chains, Minato quickly figures out the counter to Kamui. They both rush in. Minato throws a kunai straight through him. And as they're closing the gap, you see a Rasengan form in Minato's hands, ready to tear Obito apart. Now from Obito's perspective, he thinks it's over. He's already prepping his victory speech in his head. But just as he's about to grab Minato, bro vanishes and reappears above him. And this frame right here, top 5 in the entire series. Not only does Obito look goofy and lost his hell, but Minato is also hitting one of the coldest mid-air poses I've ever seen. While his theme is blasting, then boom, he blows Obito's back out with that Rasengan. This is easily a top 5 aura moment in Naruto, hands down. And honestly, that would have been enough to cement Minato as one of the greatest aura farmers of all time. But nah, this man decided to double down and become even cooler when he made his pull-up in the 4th Great Ninja War. Peep this, so we're in the middle of the 4th Great Ninja War, and the Ten Tails is about to fire off a tail beast bomb. Mind you, Naruto, probably the only nigga currently on the battlefield who can do anything about this, is currently recovering. Sakura's out here healing my boy up. So, the Ten Tails fires off its tail's beast bomb, and in an attempt to stop it, the allied forces put up a bunch of mud walls, only for each and every one of them to get destroyed, which I can't lie, does not surprise me. You really think a bunch of no-name side characters were gonna stop a tail beast bomb? Nigga, hell no. But you know what might have a chance? My nigga Killer B, who steps in with his 8-tail transformation trying to stop the tail beast bomb, and he is putting everything he has into holding that motherfucker back, only for it to all of a sudden vanish. Next thing we see is a 3-pronged kunai, followed by Minato teleporting to the battlefield. And seeing this, it makes sense why Naruto is so nice with the pull-ups. Shit's in his blood. Like, listen to what Minato says when he shows up.
Am I too late?
Buddy with his cloak floating in the wind, all majestic and shit, is talking about, am I too late? He knows damn well he made it just in time, but he gotta ask just for dramatic effect. And to really show that an auraful nigga has arrived, they gotta give us a scene of Kurama talking about his presence.
It's Minato. What's going on?
Only like a handful of niggas really do it like him. Now, to wrap up this video, I want to talk about one last aura farming moment from Naruto, which has nothing to do with any of the other characters I just talked about. Well, mostly. Kakashi's in this scene, but he's not who I want to mainly focus on. Peep this. It's the preliminary matches of the Chunin exams, and Neji just got done doing his cousin wrong. But Hinata, hearing the encouraging words from her glorious king Naruto, gets back up, refusing to give up the fight. This triggers Neji to an insane extent, to the point where he's about to throw it all away and crash out at Hinata. But before he can go in and ruin his ninja life, all Elite Jonin squad leaders step in to stop him. While Genma and Guy were really trying to restrain bro, Genma getting in the way with the hand seal formed, and Guy holding him back, these two were doing their job. The other two Jonin, Kakashi and Kurenai, felt this was the opportunity to pose for the camera in Aura Farm. First of all, look at this nigga Kakashi nonchalantly grabbing Neji's arm with one hand, while the other one is in his pocket. A little light aura farming from Kakashi. But what really made me want to talk about this moment specifically is Kurenai. I don't know what she was trying to accomplish here, but she looks clean as hell. She is on one knee, gripping Neji's offhand while looking at the ground, getting an off-guard shot. And I can't lie to y'all, even if she is one of the more sorry Jonin we see in Naruto, the aura farming she was pulling off right here is exquisite. And if you look at the manga panel for this scene, it even got her hair blowing in the wind. I apologize, Kurenai. I was not familiar with your game. Really some great aura farming from an unexpected candidate. And with that, we end the first Naruto aura breakdown. Well, that's all for today, folks. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also, shout out to my guy Tops for hopping on the video, and make sure to check out his channel too. Link will be in the description. If you want to see a part 2 where I cover the Akatsuki and maybe some other notable ninjas, then like the hell out this video and let me know in the comments. And until next time, peace.